Okay, good morning, you guys. So I'm just waking up. I'm going to be taking you through a full day of eating, just everything that I've been doing to lose 40 pounds over this last like 6 months and still maintaining strength. So just fed the baby, just getting up. I'm going to take a SLU. It's SLUPP332. It's pretty much the one of the only supplements I've been taking as of lately, but I'm taking it 30 minutes before I do a 20-minute walk, which is going to be fast and just I'm just going to have some coffee. So I'm going to do that now. All right, this is my ridiculous supplement cabinet. Thing is like stacked. I used to take so many, but I've just got it dialed now. My, my testosterone is over 1500. I just don't need like half the shit anymore. This is what we're taking. This pretty much just makes your body burn fat more efficiently and ups your metabolic rate. And since I'm taking you guys through a full day, I'm going to include even my hydration. So I'm having about a gallon to a gallon and a half of water a day. The first thing in the morning, I'm doing these electrolytes, which is pretty much just like Himalayan sea salt, but it's 800 milligrams per serving. So I'll do 1 scoop of this. And also for the creatine, I'm doing 15 grams of creatine. And I know some people kind of spread it out a little bit, like 10 in the morning and a little bit later in the day, but I just do all 15 in the morning. So let's get this walk in. Okay, we get a little bit of coffee, 200 milligrams of caffeine, 2 miles an hour. Just get some steps in. Sometimes I'll put TV on, but nothing this morning. Just getting steps in and kind of thinking about the day, thinking about the workout, thinking about my next meal, which is going to be not like full protein pancakes where they have protein powder in them, because I don't do a crazy amount of protein first thing in the morning. But as long as I get maybe like 30 to 40 in, I feel pretty good. And I try to get around 80 to 100 grams of carbs between the oats and fruit. So I'm going to make that here in a sec. All right, so this meal is going to consist of just fruit, pretty much fruit, yogurt, and oats, which are making up the pancakes. So we have oats, 1 whole banana going in there. It's about 100 grams worth of banana, 2 eggs, a little bit of vanilla extract and baking powder. And then for the yogurt, we have 150 grams non-fat Greek yogurt, 400 grams of fruit, which is between strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Total macros, 730 calories, 39 grams protein, 113 grams of carbs, 18 grams of fat, and 25 grams of fiber. So we are on another 20 ounces of coffee, so another 200 grams, 400 milligrams so far, and it's noon. This is my favorite pre-workout meal. It's another 50 grams of carbs, 50 grams of protein, and it's just under 500 calories. But it's like a slow burning carbs, so like consistent energy levels. It's not like having fruit or white rice, which is going to be more of a spike. And then I'm going to be doing jump training today, so it's going to be for like maybe 30 to 40 minutes, and then I'll be training in about 30 minutes or so. So when you've been dieting for any duration of time, I'm going on 6 months now. Just like a little bit of sauce is what makes the difference. So sriracha and a little bit of this balsamic glaze. Oh, it just adds a little bit of flavor, just like a little bit of sweetness and not much. I haven't really been doing that many artificial sweeteners or not too much extra additives, but this is nice. So this last month of dieting is definitely what's going to be the most difficult. I'm actually trying to push it under 2,200 calories, despite still doing HIIT training 3 to 4 times a week, still doing a little bit of cardio in the morning, but it's not like crazy cardio. It's just like walking or and then maybe 1 day a week I'm hitting the bag, but I like doing that kind of stuff in the morning. But this is I think after this next month, it'll be the difference between seeing this where I don't have to flex to see it. My arms have been lean for a while. The obliques. Yeah, this is the hardest part of the diet. This is where getting like every percentage of body fat that you drop is just more and more difficult. Like getting to the point where you can just be like basically flexed at resting, it's so difficult. And then from there, I'll just be doing maintenance calories. This right here, just jumping, this is one of my favorite things to do. So nothing really functional about this other than I'm just trying to dunk. But damn, it really does get you in shape. So I'm just kind of warming up, and I'm gonna do, it's more of like a plyometric style today. So I'm gonna put on the weight vest and just kind of go, just kind of bouncing, doing like down and backs. But I'm pretty much just gonna do that for about 30 to 40 minutes. I'll keep going pretty much until I'm not feeling explosive anymore. So that's like the extent of the jump training for this today. I'll be honest, it's kind of hilarious, like watching the clips back, and it sounds like a pogo stick, but a pogo stick that's not going that high. But it feels like I'm going so high, especially on the first couple of jumps. By like 5 and 6, I'm just going through the motion of like landing and getting the spring. But we're at almost 20 minutes, so now I'm taking the weight vest off and just do body weight stuff. Just trying to work on that hang time. All right, so I want to move this in the sunlight a little bit so you can see me better. But, you know, the whole point of this channel is just kind of like documenting not only my fitness journey, but stuff that I find interesting or cool. Even if it's, you know, stuff that people already know, I'm still going to point it out if it's my point of view on something. So one of the things is the Apple Watch. I think everybody knows that it's not 100% accurate. But if you've been using it for like an extended period of time, I think you definitely can use it to track your calories. Like this is pretty consistent. Putting it on at the same time every day, 7 in the morning, taking it off pretty much at the same time every night, which is 11. I'm burning around 34 to 3,600 calories depending on activity level. So, you know, even if that's within 10 to 15% accuracy, it's the same number every single day for months on end. So I think you can use that as a pretty good baseline. So right now we're at almost 25 minutes, 320 active calories burned. I'll probably go till about 400 or so. Seems to be about the sweet spot for these workouts. Plus, this is like a little bit of a higher intensity, and I'm definitely feeling it. Despite low calorie, 160 grams of carbs before this workout, which is definitely keeping me fueled. So, but that's going to be it for like talking outside for the workout. So the next thing is going to be a meal. So this is the post-workout meal. I'll put the macros up on the screen, but this is pretty much a modified chicken pizza with a low-carb tortilla, 3 cheese sticks, but I cut them in half so I could make it work for the sides, and chicken. So the macros are about 630 calories, 77 grams of protein, 15 carbs, and 12 fats. So that's going to put me at around 1,800 calories for the day. So still some to spare. Pretty much from here, I might have a snack in a little bit. Then I'll have a pretty good dinner. Just high protein, relatively low carb because I don't need any more carbs because obviously I'm not training anymore today. Already got most of my steps in. I'll definitely hit 10,000 easily today, but also the toppings for this. So I put a little bit of ranch on it, but I actually weigh it out because especially this last month where I'm trying to be like even more dialed in, I'll weigh everything. So no more than about 40 calories worth of ranch dressing and then the buffalo sauce as well, which is almost zero.
And this is the final product. Oh, looks so good. Even she wants some. She's checking it out, man. She's so cute. Sweet girl, can't have this, dude.
Honestly, I almost think you should buy them just to see if you would like them. I'm not even joking. I've never put on something on my feet like this, ever.
This is fucking delicious.
Okay, this is going to be the last meal of the day. Certainly nothing pretty. Just a little bit of flavor. I cooked the shrimp. It's a shrimp salad. Cooked the shrimp in just a little bit of butter, only a tablespoon, but I'm tracking everything. I'm still at around 50 grams of fat for the whole day, or 50 grams exactly. But we have a shrimp salad, a little bit of sriracha on top. Nothing pretty. This is just like grind mode. for the next. I've pretty much been doing this, but especially stuff like this, like tracking all the seasonings and the extra stuff, just to make sure that I'm exactly hitting the macros. But a full day of eating, I'm at 2,100 calories, 208 grams of protein, 175 grams of carbs, 50 grams of fat, and then 45 grams of fiber. So definitely plenty of satiation from the fiber, keeping me full and stuff. Um, I took a few supplements like magnesium and calcium, just like a couple of things to just keep me going. Plenty of electrolytes. I don't salt my food that much, so most of my sodium is coming from supplements, and I've got 1,600 milligrams coming from supplements. But that's going to be it. That's a full day of eating and a little bit of training. I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks.